Hello, I'm Marky Dragon, and I'm here with Aaron from eRepublic. Aaron, so my name, of course, is not really Marky Dragon, it's Marcus, but do you have an in-game name in eRepublic?
My name is Rid.
Rid?
Yes.
Like get rid of the bad guys?
Well, no, actually, part of my last name. It's just
okay.
Easy, short, easy to remember.
So what is eRepublic? Because I know you told me that it's a fascinating game and stuff, and then you tell me it's text-based, and I'm like, oh, what?
Yeah.
I don't understand this. And then you're like, I have 170,000 people playing daily.
140,000.
140,000 people playing daily, and I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah.
So what is eRepublic?
Well, basically, it's a browser-based game, text environment, but what's different about it is that it takes about 15 minutes to play, and it's actually a mirror version of the real world where players can live out their dreams via politics, military, or the economy, so they can start a job, start a business, start a political party, or even gather friends to invade another country. And what makes it so interesting for these players is really the human interaction and the user-generated content. So it's this really, really rich experience packed into very little time.
Okay, so you told me the other day when I met you something about war or conflict or something like that. Do they throw letters at each other?
No. Well, basically, it's like I said, it's a mirror version of the real world. So people represent their own countries. They can move from country to country, and countries can conquer other countries. You can gather your friends in your country. You can even work with other countries, create treaties, alliances, conquer another country, start a resistance war. And basically what it comes down to is people have weapons, they have wellness, and when you go to war, the quality of your weapons, the level of your wellness, all plays into the damage you can do against other people in other countries. So you go up against other people in other countries, and based on your level of wellness and their level of wellness, that determines who wins and basically what happens.
So how do you figure out your country?
Your country?
Yeah,
like
do I just log in and I just go someplace, or am I assigned a country by where I log in from?
No, you can pick, usually people probably pick their own country, because when you register you see a list of countries to choose from, a list of regions within each country, but you can really pick any country, and then once you get in the game, maybe you decided to go into your country, but you realize, hey, I want to move to Iran and see if I can change the world there, or even North Korea, which we recently added, and you can buy a moving ticket and move to another country and see what happens.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And so when you say buy a moving ticket,
right.
Is that is this a free-to-play game?
It is free to play.
So, but buying a moving ticket, a couple bucks, something like that?
It doesn't cost anything out of your pocket. Basically, when you go into the game, you get a job. You get paid for that job. You get paid in your country's currency. Then with that money that you gain from working, you can buy moving tickets, you can buy food, you can buy raw materials if you start a company. But if you start a company, you need to have gold to start a company, or you need to have gold to start a political party or go to war. And in order to get gold, you can get gold with your currency, but that might take a little bit of time. So if you're a little bit more ambitious, you might decide that you want to actually pay for gold. So you can certainly get moving tickets, food, and do everything without buying anything. It's just if you want to do a lot of things or do a lot of things all at once.
So the hardcore players are either going to be the ones who make everything in the game, or they are actually, paying for a lot of content in the game and getting a lot more done.
Yeah, potentially, but it's not a requirement by any means.
Yeah. Well, it sounds absolutely fascinating, and I don't understand how text can be so exciting.
Yeah.
But I think that it's a testament with how many people you have in the game that obviously you're doing something right.
Yeah, well, we've asked our users and what they value most about the game is the social interaction. And everything in the game, whether it's running for Congress or president, or gathering people to go to war, or even having a newspaper, which we kind of have a dig-like system where you get subscribers, people vote on your articles. it's all about interacting with other people, and we have gatherings all the time in different countries, in real life, because people form these bonds.
Yeah, that would be. So if you're, like I'm in the United States, and
Right.
so I go into my United States, be part of that country, and so yeah, I could totally see that because you click with a lot of the people
Yeah.
and everything. It's actually, that sounds a lot like the old BBS days. Where we would have these BBS parties,
Yeah.
and you'd meet all these other people that were on the BBS, and they were all, it was more of a community because nobody wanted to pay for long distance. So you'd all dial your local BBS, and that was always great, meeting the real people, and in fact to this day I still have friends
Yeah.
from that time, and I could see how this would, being as social as it is, would definitely build a lot of real life friendships.
And well, and at the same time, that's why the fact that it is in a text-based environment doesn't, it makes it so interesting and so rich because people interact with each other that way. Yeah.
Well, exciting. So it's eRepublic.com
eRepublic with a K.
with
at
a
the
K.
end. Yes.
Okay, very good. Well, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yes, thank you.
Aaron, it was very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you.